Yo, what's up? Welcome to another episode of the Disruption Podcast.
Yeah.
Yo. What's happening? Who do we have?
We've got Moeezy.
Got a full house, man. We got Chief Soji.
You got the Prince.
Carlos. Set free from the babies.
Again.
And we got Young Jollof Rice.
What it do?
Young
So-
Jollof.
I like it when it's a full house, man.
It feels
Good
like
feeling.
we haven't recorded in ages.
Feels
bro.
like Christmas.
I mean, I go there.
just talking about his
Christmas
hat? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, guys, let's get in that spirit, innit? Okay.
No one's feeling it like you, bro.
You guys not feeling it?
Well, so what inspired this hat?
Yeah.
Yo.
Hey, to be honest, bro, I love Christmas, man.
All right.
Like, when I get home, I see the Christmas tree, I'm so happy. I was like, bro, it's Christmas.
Oh, you got a
That's
Christmas
good.
tree set
That's
up at
really
yours?
good.
Yeah, full Christmas tree set up. We had like
Real
the KK.
or fake?
Nah, real.
Got the KKK there? What?
Oh, no. I said Chris
Wait,
Kringle.
what?
Chris Kringle.
Why'd you have to say that?
KK. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited for that as well. Yeah, man. So it's a good time of the year, man. Like everyone
I
gets
just
together.
got a question for you, Carlos.
I'm listening. What's up?
Why is your button undone?
Again. Far right.
Honestly.
Can you see my six packs?
Six packs.
Six packs. Bro, the guy does not know how to speak.
I think you gotta
So,
cover up.
this is
I
my
got a question as well for you, Carlos. Did you help set up the Christmas tree at your house?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm
You
surprised.
didn't.
He
Bro,
didn't.
look at his
He
face. He
did
didn't
not.
set up a damn
Okay,
thing.
fine. This is what I did.
Was it all the women in the house that set it up?
No, maybe, but no. Of course, I helped out a little bit.
Didn't do a damn thing, did you?
Hey,
I put the lights.
Oh.
You didn't even do that.
He
Fine,
just rocked
look.
up at the end when he was done.
I came home and I was like, "Wow, guys, who did it?"
He took a
good
snap
enough.
of it.
Honestly.
It looks nice though. Hey, shout out to my sister, bro. She's the one that's always, saying, "Hey guys, let's do this, let's do that," and like, you need that kind of leader. You know,
Are
what
you
I'm
saying that the woman is better at doing that stuff in the
Honestly,
house in general?
I think it is. Like
At
we
decorating.
Wait, do you guys see how I'm segueing
no.
this?
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
but it's too soon.
No, it's not
Yeah.
decorating.
Yeah.
It's just more of like, hey guys, we should do this. It's like I want to do it as well, but it's like they're good at
Initiative.
They're good at planning. This
Women
kind of
have
stuff.
initiative a lot of the time.
You know,
when it
they're
comes to
planning.
these things. I like that. No, you
and,
don't.
and I like it. Hey, men don't do that around the house here. Do you guys do it?
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
What?
Like,
Take initiative in that? 100%.
no, but I'm talking about this particular area where it's
Yeah.
like, all right,
Yeah.
give us an example.
I actually don't know
Yeah,
what
see?
you're talking about.
Yeah.
With all this type of stuff. Bro, I always set up the Christmas tree with the fam whenever we do it.
No, we're not saying setting up, bro.
Yeah.
We're saying like, hey guys, let's go do
Let's
this.
get it cracking.
Like
guys,
creating-
Like
oh
actually
guys,
being
oh,
the
hey,
first
wait.
one
Hey
to
guys,
like,
we
let's
should
do
do
it.
this or Chris Kringle or something like that.
All right, 25 is...
Hey guys, what's going on, man?
25 episodes in, we can't still be all talking all over each other, yeah? All right? One at a time.
Whose man is this? Whose
Yeah, I
man
don't know what's going on.
Carlos, finish your thoughts.
No, but I think like everyone obviously in the house want to be involved, right? But then it's like they're really good with like the whole planning stuff. It's like, hey, yo, guys, this is how we're gonna do it and all that stuff. I was like, yo, that's dope. Let's follow that.
Nah, good chat, bro.
You know?
What's you guys like Christmas traditions that you guys normally do? Because like, the season really is upon us, eh?
Do you guys open your presents on the 24th at midnight or the 25th?
Nah, you gotta get up.
25th.
Yeah,
The way-
day of the 25th.
The way it works is that you get up, you open up your gifts, and then you go to church.
Yeah.
That's game right there.
Or we
You
would
do
come back after
yeah.
church and
Yeah.
open it. Either way.
After church, you see when you come back and you explore the present even more. You know what I'm saying? Oh, let me try the shoes on again.
Does anyone
You know
get
what I'm saying?
presents anymore?
Yeah.
There was a point where like your parents would buy you presents. Do you guys parents buy you presents anymore?
Yeah.
Still? Okay, that's crazy.
But they do it... maybe it's always been like this. But they do it combined now.
Yeah.
So you get one from both.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Fair enough still.
Yeah.
Well, are you including like Chris Kringle on that one as well or no?
No, like just
Oh, like just
present.
separate as well?
Yeah.
That's gonna be a bit expensive.
Because that starts happening as well, like just in general. Like, for example, I don't get a present from my sister and my brother-in-law. I get one from them. You know, do you guys do that? Like, do you, like, I don't know, do you buy...
Stand out?
Yeah.
To who though? What?
Like,
Oh, we
when you get a
always-
present for your sisters,
Yeah.
is it from you and then one from Marwa, or is it
That'll
one
be
from
from
Daniel
me.
and Marwa?
That'll be from me.
Oh.
What does that mean?
Nah, I don't know. Didn't know you guys are rich like that.
But that's true. That's true though. You did get to a point where you combine now to buy the gift.
Maybe when we're married, yeah, but right now I'm still giving it to my sister, innit? But
That's crazy.
yeah, like what's your Christmas traditions that you guys do? Like, what do you guys do around Christmas time? What's the fam trying to do?
They always have a barbecue, like always.
At your crib?
It's always like
Invite me.
sometimes I think
Oh my god! Oh my god!
no, like it's always like my close cousins or whatever. We always host like they host a barbecue and then everyone goes there. I think like 2 years ago, they had something at my house or whatever. And then all my close aunties and all that came and whatever. So there's always like some type of barbecue and get together around like in Christmas
So
during
that's
Christmas.
what you're doing this year?
I don't know. Usually we just find out on the day. This is the best thing, yeah, because all Africans or Sudanese, most of us, we all go to the same church. And then after that, after church is always like, hey, so what are we doing? Like the funny thing is the young cats don't know what we're doing. The parents know what's up. You know, everyone gets in the car, they're driving. Next thing you know, your parents drive up to this person's house. Your friends come too. They're like, yo.
Really?
And the next thing you know, you guys are there the whole day, and it's fun as.
That's cool.
Nice.
Damn.
I think that's one thing that's like lame about immigrant, like immigrant lifestyle when you don't have relatives around and stuff and extended family is that because it's important. Like culturally, you make a big deal out of Christmas and Easter and whatever kind of events, and so it's like you dress a little bit better.
Yeah.
You eat on the we've got 2 dining tables in our house, but you eat on the better one that you never eat on. But it's like it feels pretty lame when it's just your immediate family still.
Yeah.
Like if it's like cousins coming around and stuff, like it's a different vibe, right?
Yeah.
But
And that's what it is. Christmas and all these events, those days, it's so much better when you're celebrating like with family and like the community as well.
yeah,
Like, cause I know what you mean. If it's just like your family, like I mean, it's
whack.
lit, it's nice or whatever. But you want to celebrate with like all the other young cats.
yeah.
You guys wanna
It's not
you wanna
even
dress
that.
up and you wanna see them. You wanna go to church. You like, bro, we get excited to go to
Like,
church.
I know
with
for
the
my
young cats, you know
parents,
what I mean?
it's like you gotta force that because you want to keep the tradition of we love Christmas, right?
Yeah.
Because we do, right? But I know for them, it's like they would much rather enjoy them hanging out with their siblings and in-laws that are their age while we hang out with our cousins.
Yeah, that's exactly
that
how it
are
is.
our
Yeah,
age, like more than just us hanging with them or them hanging with us.
Yeah.
But that's just part of the package of being an immigrant for most people, at least most Arabs.
Yeah.
Bye.
Same as Carlos usually. It's just we go to church and then you link up with everyone. Everyone's like, oh, what's going on? What's going on? One auntie will...
Always
Doesn't
in your
help
mic.
That's
that,
why it was sounding different.
yeah,
The mic's the
So
wrong way,
one
buddy.
aunt will always host
This
it,
whole
innit?
time I was like, oh, there we go.
Oh, there
you
we-
sound
yeah, that's
mad
the one.
Yeah, I sounded
Yeah.
so weird. I didn't want to stop, but yeah. So there's always this one auntie who will just be like, "Oh, come to my house. You know, I've got food." But I think this year we're going to my sister's house.
Yeah.
Yeah, dope.
So,
So it should be good.
That's nice. Oh, we also do this thing. Like, I don't know if you guys might be the same, but to me, it's annoying. But it's like everyone, Christmas, Easter, they become like a 2-week period. Right?
Yeah.
So you visit everyone's house.
Yeah.
Like even honestly, like acquaintances, you visit their house as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
And you take a small gift of some sort, and then they also have to return the visit.
Visit again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it becomes hectic. Like to me, I don't like that.
No,
part
it
of
happened just like 3 days ago. I had like 4 aunties come
Yeah.
to my house just to see my mom. It was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the random visit. I haven't seen them in like a year or so.
Yeah,
And they
yeah.
just popped
What?
up. They're like, "Oh, we're here to see you. How's it going?" And I was like, "All right, hi."
Wait, so why don't you like it for?
Not that I don't like, as in just me personally.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like it's a waste of time. Like, let's all just like link up in one space, not at anyone's house, and then no
Yeah.
one has to return the visit. Because
Yeah.
we all, like,
I mean, I think the part
well,
where
I see why they do it. Because especially like in Iraqi culture, the way they do it is. Sorry to cut you off. It's like,
Okay.
it's meant to be actually a quick thing. Like people,
Yeah.
and you don't tell them that you're coming.
Yeah, yeah,
right? So
100%,
so like
100%.
Christmas Day,
Show
everyone
up.
goes to church in the morning. Everyone comes by 12 o'clock. It's like assumed that the family would have had their lunch together or whatever,
Yeah.
12 or 2,
And
whatever.
then,
And then people just start coming in and out. And they
Yeah.
come for like 15 minutes. They come for a little bit of tea.
That's funny.
So they always have, it's not martini. One of the, like, it's like a cognac or something, I'm pretty sure, right? And so they serve a little bit of cognac, a bit of chocolate, and then some Turkish coffee, and then that's it,
Yeah.
right? And so it ends up being like 15-20 minute stay, and then
Yeah.
they head
And
to the
then
next
dip out.
house. Yeah, and so there's people like rotating all day, coming
What
in and out,
the
coming
heck?
in and
Wow.
out.
The funny thing is when I was growing up, like when I was still like a young cat, you know, when we were forced to, you know, go wherever like my parents want to go.
Yeah,
After church, we would do the exact same thing.
yeah,
We go to like this person's house. We're there, a little 20 minutes. All right, get in the car. Next place, you know, we do the same. Like it was fun because it was like all my cousins, all the close, you know, family friends that I haven't seen in so long, and then we just vibe out, blah blah blah. And then after they get home by like 2, 3,
yeah.
and then after that, I was like, all right, where's this barbecue at? and then we go link up with everybody again.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's kind of cool because now it's like it's exciting, bro. It's like let's go, yeah. Like I love it.
What are you getting up to?
Yeah, Chief. What's your traditions?
What do we do? Oh, you already know. Like usually we just link. So we have two sets of cousins here now, but we usually just go to their house because they have a pretty big house, and then so it's my fam, their fam. Now that my auntie's moved down, so her family's there too now.
Yeah.
And then like other different family friends come down too. So it's like a massive party at their house, and this happens like every year. And I could lucky tell my auntie's like, damn it, bro, they're back again. Like here we go. Like she cooks heaps of food on that.
Yeah, and that goes hard.
So it's usually church. Come back to ours. If people come over to ours. But then the move is that we'll end up going to their house at the end of the night because they live west side.
Far.
So we drive down there. And
A lot of cats your age as well, or
yeah. Well, before it used to be that, but now we try to trim it down to like family, really more so because it used to be like a big
Extended,
bro. Extended. But now they've like trimmed it to just fam kind of thing because it probably got tiring, bro.
bro. I can see this guy babysitting on Christmas, bro.
Not now, no. My cousins are older now. They've grown up, bro. Yeah, but it was dope. It was dope.
It's pretty crazy how like every single culture at every single type of event, anything that there's celebration, there's always food.
Yeah.
Has to be.
Always food.
Has to
Like
be,
you
man.
can't.
That's a celebration.
just
You
come.
can't have celebration without food and music.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm having a party. You can't have no food. What's up?
That's-
Legit.
I'm leaving.
Like
That's not a
everyone's
party.
thinking about food at that's
Yeah.
weird though, man.
Every time, like we talk about parties, and it's like, I don't want to go, bro. There's gonna be food.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
That's
Would you guys like
Huh?
charge your guests? Because being a host,
What?
you have to. No. Listen, being a host, like especially like how you said your
Oh, it does
auntie,
get expensive.
year after year, yeah, she's always preparing food for people, and sometimes people come with like a snack that costs $5 or something.
I mean, it is the
So would
one
you-
day in the year though.
Yeah,
yeah, but it's a lot of money.
sacrifice you can make,
But it's
especially
a
if you're
lot
gonna
of
host
money.
it. Like no one forced you to host.
And that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say
Yeah, but
if you
no one
gotta
has
be away,
offered to host it, have
Yeah.
they?
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, would you charge your guests?
Nah, you can't do that.
I'm not one of those people.
fine,
Yeah.
$10 entry.
Why? How you gonna profit on Christmas, bro? Nah, can't do that, man.
The Lord is good.
Pre-order
$10.
a spot.
Bro,
Pre-order a spot.
bro, that's whack ass if you do that, man. Would you guys do that in the future? Like make your house the spot?
Yes.
Yeah, that's gonna be
Yeah.
so awkward.
We're gonna have an issue. All four of us.
That's
Yeah, I know.
so-
well.
Just rotate it. One person
No.
gets
Did
Easter.
anyone catch on? No, just
What did he do?
it's like we're gonna have an issue, all four of us, but really, there's only three
yeah.
houses in the future. Ma doesn't get it.
I do get it.
Okay,
Oh,
take your
no.
time.
But I'm looking at him and he's looking like I didn't make a mistake.
But yeah, would you? Is that what you guys are trying to do? Have your house be the
Yeah,
spot?
for sure.
Yeah.
It'd be lit.
Especially for my kids. Like
Yeah.
I want them to be able
No.
to bring their kids over.
My children.
This is orcs, man. Because I expected my house to be
What's
that
the?
spot.
Damn.
What's the what?
What's the like? Do you guys have a traditional food around Christmas time and stuff?
Oofed.
You know, like white people have
Turkey.
ham.
Well,
Leg
who
or
has
whatever.
turkey in that?
We don't
That's
do turkey
Thanksgiving
because
in America.
turkey's it's not a nice meat.
No.
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 Sorry.
No.
Sorry. Let me explain this.
Okay.
Turkey.
You know.
He's about to fight you on
be,
this.
Be careful
Yeah.
how you word this.
Mao, you know.
Yes, I know.
I had to wait. Hold on.
Sorry.
I had turkey at Daniel's house. Bro, almost put to sleep right there, bro. The spices that they put on that, baby.
Yeah, no. Let me explain. Sorry. It's not. Turkey's a lovely meat.
2019 PC society. You gotta keep going.
But
What?
when it's cooked as the whole bird, it's never that good. As a whole bird. In
I feel like
pieces.
any
Like,
meat
I've
is
had
like
the
that.
turkey at your house. That was
Different story.
That was good.
Different story.
You sleep good after or not?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Bro, your mom brought over jollof yesterday.
Yeah. She dragged it.
No, my parents are disrespectful.
What?
They ran through like 3/4 of it already.
Oh wow, that's
Oh,
good.
before
They
you
left
got it.
me a tiny container. She brought it for me.
That's why I know. When she did that, yeah.
Wow.
So she made it. She's like, "Yeah, I'm making this for Noah. I'm gonna give it to his parents." I'm like, "But how you gonna give it to his parents? And say this is for Noah?" I'm like, "His mom cooks too." Right.
Oh, so annoying.
Oh man, but it was a pretty big tray that she made, huh?
I know, and think about how much my parents ate, man.
So sorry,
At
right?
least they enjoyed it. That's good.
No, they don't need it.
But yeah, no traditional foods.
Traditional food. I'm trying to think. What do we have?
There's like traditional snacks and like desserts and that.
Okay.
Wait, what?
I'm waiting for the answer, but it sounds like you have none in your head right
No,
now.
no. But I'm giving you like what's you know, when you go to someone's house, you know what to expect. Like we have like, you know, the Sudanese biscuits, the way they do it and all that stuff. They stay up all night doing it. Like,
All right, this is a conversation I've been thinking about. In general, because we got the same thing. The biscuits, like
the
with,
biscuits.
with dates, yeah.
yeah.
No, them biscuits.
I know
Is
what you're
not great.
You don't like them? I don't like them.
You have to have it with tea. You can't have
And
it
I'm
by
by
itself.
force
And you
eating it
always
like,
have it by itself.
But yeah.
But yeah.
not fun. And it's a bit dry.
Yeah, you can have
So
it either.
dry.
Either.
Nah, bro.
Why
Bro.
did they dry it that much?
I'm eating sand.
It's sad.
Sand.
Bro, who makes the damn
Why is
biscuits,
it
bro?
crumbling like this?
Nah. 'cause I
Anyways,
tried it.
carry on.
All right, so I've been thinking about this. In general, it's the women that know how to make this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that a dying thing? Or are we going to be losing that in future generations where young ladies like our age and stuff, they don't actually know how to make this stuff? Not that they should
Like the
be
traditional
the ones.
foods?
Yeah, the traditional foods. And,
Food in general.
well, that too, sort of. Like,
With this, keep going,
traditional
keep
food
going.
first.
it's mostly traditional food. Because
Traditional
everyone's always going to know how to make like spag bol or whatever,
Yeah.
right?
Who wants that?
Honestly, right?
Carry on.
But but like like for example, I don't know, like is there gonna be a whole generation of Sudanese kids that don't know how to make like mulkhia?
Probably, bro.
100%. But
But
I think
doesn't that kind of suck? Because you're like,
It does
I
suck,
really
Yeah,
but-
enjoy
low-key
this.
does.
but this is what it is. Obviously, with tradition now, it's almost like people are being very selective with it as well. So, example with the whole cooking. Obviously, if you live in Africa, that's the only thing that you're gonna know. Of course, you don't know no stir fry, like you know what I'm saying. But then over here, you're exposed to to all this and that. Like, no, I want to cook this. No, they're going to YouTube out, bring all these recipes and that. Yeah, I think with traditional food, you have to take the initiative to learn how to cook it,
Yeah.
rather
Yeah.
than you being taught. So, example like, because I actually want to learn how to cook my traditional food. I think it'd be lit. Because my sister was cooking, I asked her, I was like, "Yo, can you start teaching me this stuff?"
I asked my mom the other day
Yeah,
as well. for
and
some
she
stuff.
started teaching me because I want to learn like a new dish every time. Like at least once a month. That's my plan. And I want to start off with like my traditional food first. Yeah. And so what I'm saying is that it becomes more of an initiative saying, "Hey, I want to learn how to do this because that is really important to me." Right? Boom. And then that's when you do it. But when you don't take the initiative to go and say, "Hey, that's what I want to do," then that's how it's gonna get lost down the track. Because now these days I don't see parents forcing their kids learning how to cook this. Now
Not
it's
even
almost
the
like
learning part, even just eating it, the food in general. Like
Yeah, a
the
lot
kid will
of
come back
people
home.
don't. No, go yeah.
A kid will come back home from having eaten Macca's with their friends or something,
Yeah.
and they're not hungry anymore when
Yeah.
they get home. It's like mom's gone hard
Yeah.
out in the paint
That's
making
another
the food,
question
and
that
they're not hungry now.
Our generation, do you reckon? Because I think so. We eat at restaurants way more than our parents.
Yeah,
Way more.
100%.
man.
Way,
That's
yeah.
true.
So
yeah.
like, because even in the future, then it's kind of that thing where it's like, when I want this certain dish, I'll just hit up a restaurant for it.
No, but I think the way
Or
that
Uber Eats it.
I think for us the way it happens is so easy. Like example, hey, do you want to go link? It's always let's go eat. The best way to link with someone. So that's how we always end up, eating out a lot. You know what I'm saying? Well, with our parents, people come over and they go to their house.
Yeah.
It's only special events where it's like, hey, let's go out to eat. Whereas with us, it's like, hey, no, do you want to link? It's rare that
Yeah.
I come to your house or you come to my house. It's always like,
Yo, that's true. Like my parents going to a restaurant is occasion.
yeah,
Like
that's
it's
what it
a-
is. Yeah.
like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
something
Not
has
for
to
a link.
happen.
Yeah,
and
in order for you
they
to
will go
actually
to the
say,
restaurant.
boom.
Yeah.
Damn, man. But I do agree that there probably will be like a whole gen that actually, and that starts even from around our generation, to be honest, too. Like, it's how many snaps do you see of someone or at a restaurant with their friends and that, and then you get that only that one or two people in your IG followers that put up stories of them chefing it up in the kitchen. Like, that's legit what it is. Though no one really be cooking like that for themselves no more, man. But
Because this is what it is, though. Yeah, there is traditional food, and there is they believe that the food that they cook tastes better than the traditional food, right? So people is almost like, yeah, that's my traditional food, blah blah blah, I like it or whatever, but this tastes way better, so why not cook it? Or
Yeah.
this is more healthier, so why not cook that? You dig what I'm saying? So sometimes even like when parents come home and then they see that their child cooked this particular meal that's not, it's their traditional food or whatever, it's almost like you know how to cook and you cook something good.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna force anything down your throat.
That's true.
At the end of the day, you know what's up. I know that when you go get married and so on, you be able to take care of your kids, yourself, and also your husband because you know how to prepare something. You dig what I'm saying? It's not all snap. You don't know how to cook traditional food. You don't know how to take care of your kids. No.
Nah, that is it.
You know,
That is how it is for, especially like I know for myself, I've been like bullied by my aunties, like, oh, you don't know how to cook this yet. How old are you? If you were in
Crazy.
Africa,
Yeah.
you would have known how to cook it by the age of 12, by the age
What
of
a-
9.
Hold on.
Deal
Hold
breaker.
on.
It's like,
Daniel, tell your mom about this. That means the dowry price went down.
wait.
yeah.
Wait, I didn't say I don't know how to cook stuff. I'm
Wait, no,
saying
trust.
trust what?
Nothing.
Boy, if you don't get out of here. What I'm saying is like when you're out and about, especially as like, you know, African girl and stuff, even when we have events, like we're expected to always be in kitchen and stuff. When we have our traditional weddings and all of that, because it's usually, you know, one side of the family will be serving the food.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
the girls
yeah.
are always in the kitchen.
I
you
don't
know?
like that.
And everyone will be
Oh,
asking.
me too. I dislike
I don't like that. I don't
Guys,
like
someone
guys that don't
finish.
sit in the
Thanks,
kitchen, bro.
thanks.
Not
Yeah,
even
yeah,
that. I
yeah.
don't even like the whole. Yeah, keep going though. But it's going along with the same line what you're saying.
Yeah, so the females are always in the kitchen, you know, helping out with all that stuff. And so in that moment, you know, the ladies will be like, oh, do you know how to cook this? Do you know how to cook that? Oh, your kids are going to starve. They're going to be skinny. Your husband's not going to be able to eat.
Crazy.
And so, like, we get bullied into it. Like,
but
if
let
you
me-
don't know how to cook, you're not a woman.
Let me add.
You're not
on
going
that
to
one,
be
yeah?
able to get married.
It's easy to say
Okay.
that. It's hold on. It's easy to say that when I don't really know what you cook at home. Like I just assume that. Hey, Ma, can you help me out with this? Can you add this? You're like, oh, I don't really know what food that is. So I don't know this. I don't
And
know
for
that.
them, it's like,
Yeah.
you should know.
But
At this age,
no,
you
but-
should
but-
know
no, but it's
already.
Because to them
They
it's
don't
like,
care what it is.
this is food.
Yeah,
Sudanese
No,
food is
that's
food.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
so
I'm
that-
saying that coming from an outsider, they're saying you don't know how to cook at all. You don't got to take care of anybody.
Yeah.
But I'm saying that when you live in the same household, let's say, of course, your mother, she knows that you don't know how to cook this food, but you know damn well how to cook anything else by that. So there's like, you know what? You don't know how to cook traditional food, but I know that you will still take care of yourself, your husband, and your kids.
They don't care about that. They're like,
But
this
I'm-
is
no,
our
no,
traditional
no, no,
food.
no,
This is
I'm-
our basic
but
food.
but they're
You
like,
should be
she won't-
able
yeah.
to cook it.
She won't be able to take
Especially
care
at
of the
this
family
age.
events.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I think that's definitely a big thing as well, because it's like if you have aunties and uncles and stuff coming over, you can't cook them stir fry, you can't cook them all that stuff.
Yeah.
They want the traditional
Or they
food.
get picky over stuff.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
want the traditional food. So it's like if these people come over and you can't cook that, they're gonna look at you like,
To be honest,
what's
like
this?
at the end of the day, I can't really blame them for feeling like that, just because they grew up.
That's what they know.
They grew up like 30 years.
Yeah.
You know, or minimum like 25 years. What do you call it? Eating that particular food.
Yeah.
Right. So it's hard for the minds to just switch up.
Yeah.
Like that. You feel what I'm saying? So they're not really kind of open to it.
Yeah.
You know?
I guess my next question is like, with a woman, like for example, a woman who can't cook, is that a deal breaker?
No, it's
For
not.
you guys, is it?
No, it's not a deal breaker at all.
If your woman
Wait.
doesn't know how to cook,
At all?
Okay. Listen.
she burns,
listen.
she
Okay,
burns
okay, okay.
eggs and toast and everything.
Yeah. Like,
Right. You know what? I'll let you guys. I'll let you
that's
guys.
not- like whenever I hear people say that they did that, like they burnt noodles or they
Yeah.
burnt,
It's whack.
it's like that's not, you can't cook. You're
Just incapable
Not
of
okay.
doing.
you're not okay.
Alright. Let's go down
I
to this.
burnt the toast again. What? Like
Let's
What's setting, bro? Just
Hey,
say,
hey,
put it down. You didn't learn the first time or what? Bro.
let's talk about this deal breaker.
you look
thing,
at the
yeah?
sink and it's all just scraped black.
All right, no cap. Yeah, that happened to me over the weekend, bro. Nah. This toaster was different, man. Like normally I'm a number 2 when I do my toast.
Yeah.
So I put it on a 2 this time. It was black, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was very.
So I can agree with toast by burning eggs. Come on, you were watching it, bro. Like, you saw
But
it.
look.
Bro.
Oh no. Or you go to her house and she makes you breakfast, and you ask her for fried eggs, sunny side up, and she gives you the yolk and it's hard. It's not runny. Is that an issue? That's an issue to me.
Let's go down.
Yeah,
this-
that's not hard to
wait,
just
hold
fry
on,
one
hold on,
side.
honestly.
Wait, why'd you flip
let's-
it?
Yeah.
Let's go down
Told
the
you.
road.
Why'd you
Hey,
leave
wait,
it
wait.
on for so long?
Let's go down the road of this deal breaker thing.
All right.
You dig what I'm saying? Because the way I look at it is a little bit different. Yeah.
Under dig.
I'm talking to someone and they don't have the same faith as me. That's a deal breaker.
Okay.
Full stop. Yeah.
Yep.
You know, they don't value this. That's a deal breaker.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for me, the way I look at the word deal breaker is it has to be within you, right? Cooking is a skill. I didn't know how to cook like 2 years ago, but guess what? Now I know how to cook few things. That's a skill, right? Something that's
Oh, okay, okay,
hold
okay.
on.
This is what we
Wait,
were
hold on.
kinda talking about
Wait,
before. Wait, hold on.
Something that's a skill. Yeah. Something that's a skill that you can actually begin to learn now.
Yeah.
And I'll be there. And we could go to cooking classes.
Yeah.
How are you gonna say that's a deal? Okay, babe, you don't know how to cook.
No, watch.
Let's take initiative.
Watch.
To learn.
That's
okay,
what
go.
I'm saying. Or why did you learn how to cook?
Just because
You had a desire for it.
I didn't even
So
know it was
you-
a desire. I was
no,
just like,
you had a desire to
I
gain
was
the
just-
skill.
I was just like, hey, to be honest, I don't really want to depend on anybody. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's that element of
For
I
me,
want to be
it was just-
You
able
still wanted to do
do
it.
It was just more like,
right?
Okay,
what
let's
if,
carry
What
on.
if this girl, she's like, I don't know how to cook, and I really don't want to know how to cook. Full stop.
Okay, see, look. Hold on. Yeah, you're adding sugar when you're saying.
But that's what we're saying. Someone that can't cook.
There are girls like that.
There's a difference
That's
between.
fine.
No, there's a difference between saying, I don't know how to cook, and saying, I don't want to cook because I don't want to cook anyway.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what we're talking about, bro.
The question is it a deal breaker if a woman can't cook? Not saying she don't like.
But obviously, let's move away from
no. See, now you're
because you've given your answer. Now let's ask. We're asking you. What about that one?
We have to.
How are we so heated over this?
Because it's deep.
There's two parts to it.
You've answered the first part.
Move on. No. We're so heated over this. That means it's so deep. It's just food, guys.
It's life every day.
Honestly,
one person. If we disagree, just hold it.
Let's talk about. Okay, there's two parts to it. First. Obviously, we'll get everyone's opinion on the first part, yeah? Is it a deal breaker if she can't cook? Full stop.
I would not break up with someone just because they cannot cook well.
You're looking at me?
Like, I would not.
Yeah, I wouldn't break up if they can't cook. You're talking, I mean, in a relationship,
wait. Is it a serious thing?
Yes.
Okay.
We need to eat.
Yes.
Every day.
Also,
okay,
for some reason, I relate it to the whole nurturing aspect.
Nurturing.
Let me ask you a question then, Daniel. Yeah? Because now it's a problem that she can't cook because now, obviously, that shows that she's the one that's going to be cooking for your family.
No.
Okay.
I will end up doing it.
Bro,
fine,
I reckon I'll end up cooking 4 nights a week at least.
Yeah, I actually want the vibe of we are cooking for each other. Like, that's cool, you know? Or if I get home first, I'm going to whip it up. You get home first, you whip it up. We're home together, let's do it together.
Yeah.
But if it's like, every day I'm doing it, because I wasn't ever planning on the wife is going to cook.
Yeah.
Or everything.
I don't like that. Whenever
I've
seen those like family friends or something where the woman's always in the kitchen,
Yeah.
it's like, oh,
I don't like any of that
I made
stuff.
dinner. Oh, I just made a cake just cause. Like, what are you doing? Like, just get out.
Yeah.
Go
like,
somewhere.
Bro, I actually want the vibe of we're doing this together, or I do it. If I'm home, you do it. If you're home, whatever. Yeah. It's just food needs to get made.
But this is how I know. Okay, Mao, does your guy have to cook? Is it important for him to cook? Yes or no? Okay, see,
not for me because I'm female. So
that's
I don't.
exactly what I'm saying. Yeah, in your eyes, you're like it's important for her to cook. Yeah. You're saying it's important for her to cook.
Yeah, because if I'm always doing it, and I don't want that.
No. But listen to where I'm going with this.
Carry on.
Listen to where I'm going. Because you're saying it's important for her to know how to cook. Yeah. Because I want us to be equal. In her eyes, she's like, bro, if he doesn't know how to cook, that's not important.
Yeah, but that's how she's been trained up, though.
That has nothing to do with training. That just goes back to show that her role, she believes that her role is what? For you to cook.
But that's from upbringing, bro.
For your fam. Is that from it's upbringing?
I think you should ask him.
Is that from your upbringing or not? Yeah.
That what?
Is it like, okay, I'm going to ask you, is that upbringing? Is it like what you actually believe?
It's definitely upbringing has a lot to play with it as well. And I just believe that as, my role as a female, it's cooking. And I see nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
To be able to know at least how to cook. If he wants to cook as well, then that's perfectly fine. But me, when I become a mother and stuff, I want to be able, I have to know how to cook for my kids.
Yeah.
Like, how am I going to let someone else cook for them? How am I going to let him always cook for them, Yeah.
So that obviously shows obviously based on that answer, based on your answer, that obviously shows that you believe that your role is to cook. That is going to be, yes, I know that you say, oh, we should both do it, blah, 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 you're not home. I believe that too, But at the end of the day, she still believes that is actually my role to actually be able to provide.
What's your point?
Huh?
So what's your point?
No, because you're...
get to the end of it.
Huh?
Yeah.
No, because you're saying that, because you're having an issue with the whole cooking thing, You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that at the end of the day, based on the discussion we just had, that the female's role is to cook. You dig what I'm saying? Man. No, based on this conversation right now, not in general, but based on this conversation, what Mao just said, it's her upbringing, but at the same time is what her beliefs. You dig what I'm saying? And then, but before you had a problem with females being in the kitchen at an event. Like, explain that.
Wait, what do you say? I'm saying I don't want, like, that's not her role to cook, but I don't want it to be my sole role either. Like, we're doing it together. So you need to at least know how to cook because I don't want to always do it. But I don't like. Wait, what are you trying to say? You trying to say I'm contradicting? Or?
Yeah.
I think what he's saying is like, if Marwa says that it's her thing to cook, like it's almost more her responsibility than yours, then why should you dislike it when she's in the kitchen at all the events?
I don't like that. I'm not gonna let her take the role.
Different
now.
opinions. Different people,
that's different.
Opinions.
Okay.
I'm not agreeing with her opinion of that. Yeah. I don't agree with that. I'm gonna do half, bro. Like I don't agree with that. It's her role. I don't think it's her role. Bro, man, getting heated, bro. This jumper's hot.
You are sweating.
What about okay?
Wait,
what
wait,
about
hold up. You're not wearing a t-shirt under that, are you?
Nah, yeah.
Oh damn.
Repping the gang again. You knew all those.
okay? Let's carry on.
I
So,
was just thinking, how
okay,
come
go.
all the most well-known chefs in the world are men?
Men,
Is it
yeah.
because they're better, or is it just because like they're men and they were like given more opportunities?
It's crazy that how.
Because I can't name many female
Females,
chefs.
yeah.
Not even that. It's funny how the home dynamic is the woman normally cooks, but then you go to the professional world and it changes
It's all
everything
men.
straight away. Like that's kind of interesting. That flip.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think
Maybe-
when guys get into cooking and they're passionate about it, I don't know, they could do some damage.
So what about girls if they're passionate about it? They don't do like what happens?
But this is the thing. I feel like they do it every day. That it's almost like, oh, well, this is not really a
This
passion.
guy's talking nonsense.
What's he saying?
So do chefs. Chefs cook literally every single
No,
day.
that's not the point.
It's his job. You think he's not passionate about it?
No, as in like you're growing up in a society where it's like you have to do this. The chefs didn't grow up in a society where it's like you have to learn how to cook. Like you're just talking about how
I can
man's
see
a
the
blah, blah,
reach
blah.
you're making.
So see,
It's
like,
a reach, but
no,
it makes sense.
they didn't live in that society.
So
Like, they
true.
grew up-
This guy decided that he wants to be a
Yeah,
chef.
so he decided.
That's
yeah.
my point. They had no choice.
So going back to, you know, the original thing, if someone didn't have an interest in like wanting to know how to cook or cooking and stuff, is that a problem as well? Like I have no
My question
interest.
is,
I don't want
where
to
do-
learn.
Yeah, where do you
I
expect
think
it to
that
come
there
from?
would be like, for example, if you're meeting a girl, go over, you know, like you take her out restaurant or whatever, and then eventually you go, you know, like let's just have a quiet night at
Yeah.
home, and she makes you a microwave meal. Damn,
That's wild.
that's
Bad?
That's kind of painful. Like I'd be like, oh, like
Interesting.
yeah.
Okay, so
like
why-
I'm not
why-
writing you off, but
Why do you guys expect a female to be able to deliver like,
I mean,
you know,
uh,
a plate in front of you?
I
then?
don't actually.
Why is
I
that?
don't think it's a
It's an
female male thing
expectation.
because
Yeah,
if she comes over to my house and I
Yeah.
just microwave some food,
she
that's
was-
whack.
yeah. It's just a human thing.
I
Like,
should
do you not
chef it
like
up
good
for
food?
her,
I
yeah.
just expect you to also like good food.
That's what it is.
I just expect you to eat
So
good.
if you went over to one of, you know, the guy's house and they gave you microwave food.
No, that's different. I'm not trying to
compared
impress this dude.
Okay, no, okay, let's see. Okay, then yeah, nah, I don't.
Hey, most of the time when you
I
do
can't, I don't know.
Hey, homie, this is a deal breaker.
like what?
Okay, your
Hey,
female friend
come
versus
over
your
no
male
more.
friend.
Nah,
Your
I don't
female
expect her
friend
either.
versus your
I wouldn't
male
expect my
friend.
female
I'm
friend
not
to
go-
whip it up here. I'm
Hey,
not
no,
trying
No,
to
but like
holler.
if they're always just giving you microwave food or takeout food.
I'll be like, this is why you're the homie, not the
To
girl.
be honest,
Hey, to be honest, if your homie or whoever comes to your house, whatever food you heat up, your parents made it, bro. Full stop. Your
no, but
parents
we're
made
saying
it.
if we cooked it ourselves, we'd cook something nice for them. We wouldn't cook them trash.
No, but I'm just saying most of the time,
Yeah,
like most of the time
definitely,
when
yeah.
you come over to my house, you know, 90% of the time the food that you eat is made by someone else.
Yeah.
It's very rare that
It's you.
I actually cook something.
But if you did, you would make something nice.
Oh man, you already know what happens when I
Exactly,
cook.
yeah,
You know what I'm
Stir
saying?
fry, innit?
Yeah, you're
Nah,
going to
that-
sleep.
I know a bit of salt was missing that time still.
Nah, bro, you know.
Yeesh, I don't know, man.
I was missing some spices, but it's all good.
Yeah.
Still, you know, hit the spot.
But you guys need to come over sometime. I'll make steak for all of us.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nah,
do it.
you might be the steak
Mashed
king.
potatoes.
Do it.
Don't worry about potatoes at that.
Yeah.
Hey, but the second part of the question, she has no interest in cooking at
Yeah,
all.
that's a madness. That's a
Yeah,
problem, innit?
I don't
So
think I have
I'ma do
interest.
it all the time. Wow.
I don't think I have interest
Yeah.
in her.
You really don't care.
That-
My thing is like our kids. Who's gonna
Yeah,
feed
yeah,
the kids?
yeah.
What if I'm
I don't
busy?
want to always eat
Yeah,
out.
What if I'm
what
busy?
if the man
Also-
isn't home?
I've been wanting to, like, I think next year I'm going to make this one of my priorities. I want to understand food better in terms of the nutrition side.
Yeah,
Because when it comes to like the future, having kids and stuff, like I want to feed them, and
Good
even for
stuff.
myself,
I don't
feed
want them to desire Macca's, bro.
Yeah, and I don't want them to be picky or nothing like that. But
Yeah,
Oh.
that's a big one.
My sisters are like that, bro, and it annoys me for my mom
yeah,
sometimes to see.
Yeah.
Like, bro, just eat the food, bro. It tastes
Yeah.
good, man.
Yeah.
Like, how different are your taste buds
yeah.
from mine? Like,
Bro,
what?
like I want to understand nutrition.
Yo,
That's the real difference.
eat it, bro.
What if someoone's bigger than your house? What do you say, bro?
Isn't that crazy? None of us taste the same food the
Yeah.
same way.
Surely not. Like,
all different.
surely it has to be close enough. Like, you know?
Like, because think, how does this happen every episode? Rewind. Like chili, we could eat the same chili.
And someone's handling
You
it.
get knocked out by it. I'm still standing.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
chili's
that's true.
different. No. Chili's different.
Same with sour.
No. Sour's different
hate
too.
sour, can't
We're
do
talking
sour.
about things, something that actually tastes so good.
Umami. That's,
You know,
that's what
sours-
it's called.
You know, something that
You
like
need to stop.
It's not called
Like,
salty.
hey,
it's not
like,
called savory.
like
sorry, it's called
steak.
umami.
like steak.
Look it up.
So beautiful and juicy. How do you not like that?
It's on you.
Bro, I love steak.
Yeah.
If it's pink, take it back.
Nah, bro, you,
Take it
That's not
back.
even. That's not even, bro.
Cook
Leave
it.
Allow it. Damn, we've really been talking about food like that.
a woman who
Fat.
can't eat, deal breaker.
What? Oh.
I don't
Oh.
eat pink steak.
I do it. I do want someone who can explore when it comes to palate, bro. Like
Yeah,
I need
yeah,
their
yeah.
palate to
Bro.
be explorative.
It would be good to actually be with someone that is actually knows a bit more about cooking. Not even
What?
like learning how to cook, but more of the nutrition side. That's dope.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? Like she knows her stuff. It's the same as like you know your music. The way that you know your music, the way that they know your food, that's beautiful, bro. It adds like a different element now. You know, she's always whipping up something with this. I'm like, damn, baby, you got that. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
now you're asking for too much, man. Just
No.
asking for too much.
No.
Just let her cook
No.
and just eat.
Hey, look,
End
at
of
the end of the
story.
day, if you're not interested in
finished.
cooking, that's fine.
Nah.
But at least learn how to cook because it shows that you're independent.
Bro,
You dig what I'm
35
saying?
minutes in and all we've talked about is food. We are unbelievable.
No way we're fatty.
I bet.
All right.
Sticking to
Yeah,
the.
speaking
You know.
of Shiggy,
What?
Shiggy. You know the situation, yeah?
yeah.
I go. I had something interesting. I
Okay,
go.
explain the situation to
All right,
them.
so if you don't know who Shiggy is a social media personality, just a fun guy, happy guy. Basically, he created the In My Feelings dance,
challenge.
the Drake one, right? So that whole dance that went viral where people were stepping out of the car and all that kind of stuff, that was all Shiggy, right? Now Drake never gave him any money
Money
for
or
it,
anything, yeah.
right? Which was, I guess, fair enough. But I wasn't totally sure what happened with the Fab and Casanova situation. Do you know it?
A little bit.
I think he wanted him to do a video.
Yeah,
Fab
he
wanted him to do a video.
That's
yeah.
right.
And then he wanted him to pay. He wanted Fab to pay him.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fab actually, I don't know if you
But they're
saw Fab-
friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Fab, what do you call it? There was an interview on that. And then it's like, oh, so what do you feel about Shiggy charging you? And it's like, hey, Timon's like, you know, you got to get your money. But I'm not going to pay you personally. I'll let the record pay you.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
Oh,
I'll
that's
let the
alright.
bosses pay. But coming from my pocket, nah, bro, I ain't doing that.
Fair enough.
I'm not against both sides.
Like,
For Shiggy, I'm kind of like, bro, if you would have been paid properly for the In My Feelings thing, like, you should have got something big, you know, from the record label at least. You made that song a #1 song.
Yeah.
that's
Like,
facts.
You know what I mean? It wasn't that special of a song. But when you make something viral, like, it's
Adds
always
a
going
vibe
to go up,
to it. Yeah.
right? With Fab and Casanova, I'm kind of like, it's weird to request money from a friend
Yeah.
when it's not clear if it's a business deal.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
Feel that.
yo, just make a funny video or whatever, right? But at the same time, it's like his income is making funny videos. So I'm cool with them going like, you know what, let's just take money from these big corporations. I'll pass it to your
Yeah.
accountants and whatnot. But I can also understand why Fab would feel some type of way if like he was like, yo,
But it's like Fab would have
50.
benefited from that. He would have made some type of money off Shiggy's video. So it's like,
Yeah.
why not, you know, just come up together.
I think if he
Make
wanted
money
to
together.
elevate his music
Yeah.
or that particular song and the video, whatever, get someone that can promote it like that because it's Shiggy. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But at the same time, with the whole Drake situation where Drake didn't pay him, that's not wrong. At the
Yeah,
same
he didn't
time.
have to.
He didn't have
Yeah.
to. That's the thing. He's like, oh, thank you for making it #1. That's it. But if Drake cared, he'd be like, thank you for making it #1. Let me put
He
some
has a
money in your
cut.
pocket.
Yeah.
Because she just did it.
that's
for
how you know
fun.
Drake doesn't care about another
Yeah.
number
Maybe
one.
Drake
He's had
needs to
so
be
many-
cancelled, yo.
Drake has had the most
No, he
entries
just-
into the Billboard
doesn't
Hot
need-
100 this decade. 200 over 200 entries in the Hot
Entries,
100
bro.
Wow.
for singles. Yeah,
Just got
crazy.
Yeah.
I
Bro,
think
you
greatest
elevate his
entertainer, bro.
music and says thank you. That's it. But for someone that doesn't really hit #1, they're like, yo, I made it because of that person.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then he's
yeah.
gonna show the love.
Yeah,
That's true.
for real.
Damn, bro.
The most that she got was like a video clip. I mean, like 30 seconds in the video. In My Feelings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, when he was in the actual video, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
for
Hey,
like-
that was he would have got a breast
That's a
from
big
that.
look.
I think that was dope.
how's Shiggy still around? It's literally only been that one thing. That's one thing with social media. Is
You have to keep it going, man.
well, I don't know, because do people lose their fame anymore, or like their notoriety? Because we kind of
They kind of do.
They do?
Even you can
Yeah,
see Shiggy had that thing of how he wasn't sure where he was at now. And he played it in terms of, he wrote that into the funny videos he did, right? In terms of, yo, you know, people always tell me, Shiggy, you ain't popping
What's next?
no more.
What's next?
Blah, blah, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
really, the reality of it is, he's like, actually, what is
Yeah.
next? Like,
Yeah.
'Cause
where
to
do
be
I go?
honest-
and that's the same for many other people.
like
Like,
He even
Zach.
dropped a song.
King Batch.
No,
Remember that guy?
no. King
Like
Batch.
that.
What's he doing now?
No,
King
movies like
Batch
that.
is different.
Nah, Keep Batch, yeah.
Movies,
not. What's
stand-up
his-
comedy,
shows and that.
his
Oh, he's doing
IG.
stand-up?
The guy different, bro.
With Shiggy, yeah, he even got to a point where he dropped a song with full like auto tune and that. Nah, like for real though. I think before the whole in
Okay,
my
look,
feelings,
nobody wants Shiggy rapping.
Bro.
that's what I'm saying. So I think before in my feelings challenge, I don't know what he was doing, but I don't know if it's the same thing that he's
That's
doing
why
now.
it's hard when you don't come up off something that is, let's say, your talent or something you
One-off
a
thing.
service you provide. If it's
Yeah.
something like a viral video that was just you fooling around or whatever, it's like I actually don't have a catalog to now
Yeah.
bring to you.
yeah.
That's why it's crazy how Bad Baby's.
She
still a
made it,
thing.
yeah.
Like, because she
started rapping.
came up off a viral video,
Yeah.
and now she has a lucrative career. Like, she's signed to the same label that signed Cardi. I'm pretty sure.
That's pretty wild, bro.
Atlantic, right? Yeah.
Damn. But yeah, I think like if you blow up or something, then now you're wondering like, what else should I do? This? What should I do? What should I do? And the thing is, you don't want to go completely the opposite side because people gonna start
That's-
following
yeah.
you. For
That's
real.
usually what people do. They
Yeah.
start to just diversify into something else.
Yeah.
And it's like it either pops or it doesn't. And that's
Yeah.
that. You don't hear the rest
Yeah.
of them after that
Yeah.
unless it popped off. But that's wild, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think, if it's business and that, like you said, take money from the man. And it is what it is, bro.
At the same time, like Fabulous in his position, he can approach the record label. He can be like, "Yo, I think you guys should pay this guy because he's gonna elevate this music."
Mm.
You know, and I think if they're all about the business and money, they would do that. You know, because Fab is not in the business alone. He's like the record is not in there alone. He's not independent,
Sort
which means
of.
he doesn't have to kind of pay him from his pocket.
Yeah.
He will let them handle that. Why would he want to pay from his pocket?
Sort of. I think the only thing that's like Fab's not an artist that is really worth the label like anymore.
Yeah,
He's not that artist that's worth the label, putting a
Bands
big
into
stack behind it.
yeah.
Because like his mixtape, it actually sold way better than I thought it would. It sold like 35,000 units, right? But 35,000 units isn't like,
Like crazy.
you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's not memorable by any means.
Damn.
So that like whereas a Drake or a Post Malone or something where you know that they're gonna sell 600,000-700,000 units in the first week,
That's wild.
right?
You're talking first week numbers was 35,000 or total.
First
Oh,
week,
wow.
Damn.
like
That's a big jump.
like
bro.
you know what I mean? Like if Drake was like, give Shiggy 50 grand for this,
They'd be like, "Aight,
all right, fine.
Yeah, yeah. I think your level of fame also
Yeah.
plays a big role in terms of do you have a say?
Yeah. Although the
This-
Fab mixtape is really good. Really
keep
good.
saying it, bro. Now we gotta listen to it, huh?
Yeah.
Is it that good?
Yeah, it's good.
I'll sauce it, bro.
Fab is Fab, bro. The guy's
Yeah.
amazing, bro. That's
Mhm.
my homie. Shout out Fab.
No. Okay.
Right? Shout out Shiggy.
Looking at your hat again, man.
Oh,
Just doing the
gosh.
Christmas spirit, Christmas
It's
cheer
a
and all that.
Christmas cheer,
Yeah.
man, you know.
Did
Merry
you guys do
Christmas.
much Black Friday shopping in that?
I did plenty.
Down.
Is that actually like a big sale or not? Like,
Online.
online?
There's a
Is
lot
it?
of
A lot of
Who
40.
got
A lot
caught?
of
Who
sales
got
online.
caught for actually increasing their price? Was it ASOS?
Think,
Really?
bro,
No, I don't
ASOS
think it
price
was-
looks
it
the
wasn't
same,
ASOS.
bro.
It was ASOS. It was ASOS. I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
so yeah, but it wasn't for Black Friday. It was something before.
It
that.
was I think it was Cyber Monday or something.
Oh,
actually.
Oh, they have
The
Cyber Monday
following-
too, yeah.
But like that's why I've never been about all this Black Friday stuff because I'm like, surely these companies are just increasing the price slightly beforehand
could.
and then drop it afterwards, you
Yeah.
know? Because no one's really watching
Yeah,
the
so
market
it's like you
that.
say 40% off, but it's really 30.
20 or
And
20,
it's, no,
30.
not even that. It's really actually almost closer back to what it was before. It was
I don't know.
increased
I mean, I
before.
bought a $95 jacket for $27. So that's
Oh
all right.
snap!
Nice.
Hello.
Oh,
That's
let's
a good
talk.
deal.
What's up, bro? What you say?
Oi, why is this guy so selfish, bro?
Huh?
When did you send us a message about this jacket?
$27, yeah.
You didn't tell
What jacket is it?
anyone about
Bro,
this
I'm
jacket.
telling you, they didn't have 4XLs for you.
Wow.
You know what? No, he's used this joke already today, bro. He's already used it, bro.
Wait, do you shop during Boxing Day?
No.
Nah.
Oh, you don't?
Well,
Boxing
no.
Day.
It's a waste.
Going to the mall on the Boxing Day is
It's hectic.
mad. It's mad for no reason.
know,
From
you
the
can
moment
buy these
they're
things
open,
throughout
You
whole year.
hype yourself like,
From
oh,
the
it's gonna be
moment
so
they're
fun. Then
open.
you get there, you're like, oh, I don't know why I did this.
Bro, you
Yeah.
just shop. The internet didn't close, bro. Like you can shop. You shop the whole year
Yeah.
round. Like there's actually sales all the time.
Yeah.
So like these things don't go crazy. But Cyber Monday, I did go a bit ham, bro.
Really?
Yeah, it's a bit mad.
Got some sneakers?
Nah, I already remember I bought too many shoes beforehand, bro. So I stopped on the shoes. Little Christmas things coming people's ways and that. That's what I bought.
Yeah.
But, I was actually gonna ask because when I bought all that stuff, it reminded me of when me and this guy went hard at me and Carlos went ham. The first, or even was it the first? I think it was straight after we finished high school, basically.
Yeah.
So we went hard out with Afterpay, right? Like
Alright.
how much? It was like
Bro, we had like different ones. One of
Yeah.
them was 800.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nah, like for real, bro.
Because this is
That's-
when Afterpay first came to like
Since
Culture
when we
Kings.
rich gay like that,
We
bro?
weren't rich. Where did the money come from? Mans was hitting licks or what? I don't know. Now we were good. We were
Bro,
good youth, bro.
Bro, the funny thing is,
Bro,
we did this multiple times, bro.
Bam. So I was thinking, like, what the heck? Why would we? Afterpay is a trap. That's what I can say, bro.
You
Like,
gotta control yourself. You have to control yourself with Afterpay,
bro.
bro.
What do you? Because I know this guy doesn't like Afterpay, bro, at all.
No,
Why?
I don't like the idea of being in debt, and I don't like the idea of being in debt for things that I don't need to. be in debt
Yeah.
for.
That's the
Right.
funniest
That's
part.
smart.
So, a house, I'm with obviously being in like needing a mortgage for it and being in debt for that. Ideally, I'd pay a car off in cash as well.
Yeah,
Right? Like
yeah.
I don't want. I just don't want to be in debt for things.
Makes sense.
Right? I don't want to owe people money.
Yeah.
yeah.
Right? For things like, so my rule is with clothes, with shoes, with meals, stuff like that. If I can afford it 10 times
10.
from my spending account, then I'll buy it one time. Right? So, like, for example, I want this $100 pair of shoes. If I can afford 10 of them, then I can buy the one.
Yeah.
But if I can't, then I'm not going to get it. Right?
Okay.
Because it's like, why would I go? I don't know. Just the idea of, having to pay off a pair of shoes for a month. That's whack
month,
to me.
they drag it out for 8 weeks.
Like that's
even,
very
wasn't it?
that's very small minded.
Yeah. Oh, bro. Trust
Right?
me. Me and
Small-minded.
this guy were moving mad. Still move mad a little bit. Right. This year has gonna be my last year ever touching that thing ever, bro. I'm not moving into the new year with it, bro.
One girl also like uni. I think it's second year or something, and she goes, "Oh, I just lost my job. Oh, wow, that sucks." And she's like, "Yeah, and I've got $1,000 on Afterpay,
Hello.
Yeah.
and I just bought more stuff as well." And I'm like,
Wait, what?
"Bro, stop! What are you doing?"
Nah, that's the trap. That's the trap, bro.
Because it is a trap. It's like, "Oh, but I'm going out this week, but I'm whatever." It's like,
This is the thing, bro. We get into the thing. I think this is how our mentality was, or how I was moving a bit.
because the only reason you're doing
so
it
good.
is that sorry,
Go,
is that
go.
you're putting yourself in debt so that you can flex on other people.
Or you just want new stuff, bro.
No,
Yeah.
You
I
can't
know.
afford
I
it.
didn't care about
But you can't
Yeah.
afford
Wait,
it.
why do you want something new that bad? Like that
Oh,
you're willing to put yourself in debt.
then we just went like wild with it, bro. Like, first time coming Culture Kings are like, yo, let's just buy this. We'll surely earn that $200 again in the next 8 weeks, bro. We were earning young man money, bro.
They were doing 8 weeks.
It's over 8 weeks, I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
Oh, damn.
Every
I thought
fortnight.
it was 4.
Every-
Yeah, I
it's
thought it was
4
4.
installments
Yeah,
over
4.
of two of
Yeah.
4
No, it's-
fortnightly installments.
No,
trust
it's 4 weekly installments.
it's not. Trust.
Fortnight. Yeah, fortnight.
Four
For
nights. Yeah. It's
fortnight.
not weekly, yeah.
This is good because that means he's never used it. So this is
Yeah,
good.
nah, he's never used it.
Obviously.
this is good.
All right, let me
He's trying to
find
tell
this.
us off. No, it's this.
Yeah.
Nah, trust.
Trust us. We
We're
know.
talking
We
from
know.
experience.
Well, when you get that text.
We get the text. You get
text.
You get the text.
They send you a text.
A reminder that we'll take your money tomorrow. Yeah.
Please make sure your account has
All right,
sufficient
and
funds.
then, and then they charge you for the text as well.
No.
That's photos. at the end.
Too far.
But with Afterpay, yeah, like this year I've used it as well. But the way that I use it is different now. I don't use it for like clothes, shoes, and that. Those stuff. That stuff is like you kind of need, you kind of want, but at the same time it's like
What could you possibly need?
no, like you don't need it.
It'd be
But it's
So
dope
it's
if
not
you
a
had it.
need. It's just a want.
It's a one, but it's a one that can change things around.
Like what?
Okay, fine. I'll give you an example. A
Yeah.
blender.
You can get a blender from Kmart for like $20. You don't need to buy one
That's
Nah,
my
online.
thing.
No, that's what I
You
did,
don't
but
need to
bro,
buy one
no,
online.
trust. No, I'm telling you that this is where I believe quality also plays an important role.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, trust. I'm talking from experience when I bought.
You buy a Kmart one, and while that one's still running, save up for the other one, and then when you can afford that one in one
Yes.
installment, do it.
Yes, that's
Nah,
exactly
to be honest,
what
it's
it
like
is.
instead of buying that because
let's
now-
be real.
No,
Someone
no,
like
it's
you,
the same-
you're not
Kmart
using.
one won't break the next day.
Exactly. You're not using a blender more than twice.
Wait,
Yeah.
okay. Guys,
Twice
guys,
or what?
hey,
Twice or what?
Hold on.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's every fortnight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so,
we know.
Hey, in terms of saving money,
Yeah.
in terms of which money you're spending more, I'm spending $22, yeah?
Yeah.
And then later on, I'm going to spend $89. At the end of the
spend
day,
more.
I'm going to spend more.
By
Why
doing it that
not
way.
just don't buy the $22,
Yeah.
And
right?
buy the good one
and just
only.
buy that. Wagwan.
This is what
No,
Afterpay.
because you can buy the $22 one and it will last you a while. Kmart stuff.
But I did a
it's
day.
good quality,
No,
to
that's
be
not.
honest.
I've used it.
And how long did it last?
Bro, literally like 2 months.
Yeah, no, Kmart stuffs.
Now, Kmart stuff is good.
Why do you
I've
rep
never
them
done
so
that.
hard?
Because I love
No, there's
Kmart.
some stuff that's good. Like sometimes, like the microwave is not bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But there's some stuff where it's like, oh, this is cheap, but at the same time, it will last you for a short period of time.
I see what you're saying in terms of like you're basically
Why?
spending more money
Yeah.
when you just
To
do
buy
the
both.
Afterpay thing and you spend because
Okay, the
thing
only
is-
time
yeah,
that's wise to use Afterpay because they don't take interest for
yeah, no interest. Huh?
Right.
You're borrowing from yourself.
Okay. This is the
I
only
ain't doing
smart
it. Nah, I'm
time.
done.
Is if you know
Mm.
that you can, like, you're not gonna go over time or
100%,
anything,
yeah, yeah.
No.
right? And then technically you'll earn a bit of interest on what's in your account over the next period. But let's be real, you guys weren't doing that.
What?
You weren't earning
No.
the interest. Yeah.
Come on. No. Hey, because we didn't really have anything to pay off for as well. Like
Yeah,
I didn't have
I
I didn't have no phone plan. I didn't like literally zero.
What? You didn't have a phone plan in 2016?
Oh, we weren't paying. Wait, who's paying? Wait, what were you doing?
I don't know, man.
No way you prepaid.
Nah, like, I was on prepaid for a while, bro.
Damn.
he used to go out and find a telephone box.
Jeez. 1-300 reverse or what?
Okay.
Is that what it was?
1-300 mom, dad.
I
I never used it.
reverse
Yo,
as
use the
well.
ones using it.
What is it?
1-300 reverse. And
Why
then
are you
1-300
guys?
mom,
Why did you
dad.
guys move so broke when you were younger, man?
Honest.
Like
What? Just because we
It's
know
when
that.
you're- when
doesn't
you're
mean-
out
Yeah,
at
when
the
you're out-
station.
Hey, mama,
Yeah.
favorite.
Look at this broke
Yeah.
boy.
Mama, everybody, yeah. You come and call, they accept the charges.
Yeah,
Is this a
I
prison
hated
call or
that.
what?
I always hated
And then you
that.
have to press a number.
Yeah.
And then they're like, hey, so what are you doing? Bro, like, did you come
I've
in-
only got 10 seconds.
Yeah, did you come with mom and dad just so
Yeah.
you can ask me what I'm
I
doing?
have no idea what
I
they're talking
don't
about.
know what's going on.
hey,
You guys didn't live, man.
for the ones that's listening to this and you guys use that, you know what's up.
Bro,
Yeah,
Imagine being
it's
40.
good stuff, bro.
Huh?
Imagine being 40 years old.
And
Like
what?
these guys.
Yeah, these guys are
Telephone
moving
boxes
mad.
and stuff.
Hey, no, that's not the point. Yeah,
They're moving mad.
yeah, because we don't really have much stuff to pay for. So it's almost like blah, blah, blah. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what about in terms of this here? Let's say in terms of you need something or you want it because it's gonna make your life easier for the time being. But at the same time you got a few stuff to pay for as well, right?
ATM.
Being in debt never makes your life easier.
No, at the end of the day, you are gonna spend the same amount of money. But I'm just saying that now that you're able to manage, you're able to get whatever it is that you want now. So example, laptop. Yeah. So let's say you're starting uni, you actually need a laptop.
Yeah.
You don't have the money for a laptop.
So you
dig what I'm
finance
saying?
it.
So then now it's like
Afterpay,
No,
zero
afterpay.
interest.
There's no finance. Afterpay. You dig what I'm saying?
You know you can finance laptops.
You can, but sometimes
Why would you go through Afterpay then?
it's just quicker.
No
It's
interest.
easier. None of that credit check and all that stuff. Yeah. So you need a laptop. You're starting university. Well, blah. It's like you can't afford it outright straight away like that, but you kind of got the money, right? So then now, okay, let me break it up into fortnights, whatever. And because at the same time I'm paying for this and paying for that, but at the same time I know if I get this laptop and Afterpay, I can still afford it.
You know what it is? That's my other thing. Like, you don't have to have the nicest
Not the
thing
nicest
that you
but
want. Like, you don't need to have the MacBook for $1,500. Go buy the laptop for $400.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Right.
400. Yeah.
You like, it's a trash laptop, but you just need something for work.
Type in
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
No, but we're talking an example where it's like, even $400. Let's say I actually don't have the $400 itself. We're not talking about. Yeah, no, for real.
There's
We're not-
something like that is fine if you put on Afterpay because like you're gonna use it and you actually need it. A blender, you don't need to put that on Afterpay. You know what I mean?
just-
Like,
nah,
it's
look,
not.
What? Nah, I feel you because sometimes like I just don't want to see all of that leave my cat right now. I got it, but I'm not prepared.
Yeah.
It's mad when you go. I saw the meme. It's like you pay for something here and then you go check your account. Like, oh damn, they actually took it out, bro.
Bro, you know when it's not even pending? It's not pending, it's actually gone?
Yeah.
No, hey, no, look. I did need a blender. Like I needed a blender. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, because look, I felt like it makes
Daniel
my
has a
life.
blender at his house. Why don't you just go use that?
What? No, there's a difference.
No, that's
No,
kind of crazy.
I want to
on
wake
that
up.
scale.
No, I want to
People
wake
for
up
a
every
microwave,
morning.
you know?
No. I want to wake up every morning, and I want to have I want to have my shakes in the morning.
Yep.
Right. So obviously I need the
Shout out to
blender.
Dennis.
You know what I'm saying? So even like when I got like fruits and that, we begin to do a lot of like smoothies and that. And bro, honestly, it's beautiful. It's healthy. It's quick and everything. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? When I mix that with with some eggs in the morning, mwah, you dig? And for me, it's like
What a
that.
fat episode, bro.
Bro, that's healthy stuff, fam. Yeah. So all I'm saying is, it made me healthier.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's quick snacks on the way. So it's almost like, man, why would I not invest in my health? 'Cause I
Yeah.
wanna- you like that? innit?
Health is wealth,
Because-
boy.
Huh?
Oh.
Well, I'm gonna put it right there.
Wagwan,
Put it right
wagwan,
there,
right
wagwan.
there, right there.
Because now you're saying, why blender? Well, you just need it. You don't want it. I mean, yeah, you don't need it. You want it. I'm saying, hold on, man.
I need it.
This goes back to investing in my health.
Yeah.
This is not something that makes
Fair
me look
enough.
good. This is something that goes in me,
Hello.
and that's on boom. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah, the boys.
Come on, Carlos.
Oh, come on.
So interesting.
You're rude.
But at the end of the day, guys, don't do afterpay.
Yeah, no, honest. I'm done this year, bro.
It messed us up.
Delete. Someone help me delete the account.
Just hit up the disruption podcast, and we'll help you pay whatever it is.
Yeah, we give out grants now, guys. Hello.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Bro, all
I
this
don't
talk
know,
about
man.
food just makes me want to go home and
I
get my
bet you
job.
this guy's on menu log right now or something.
There is one time where I put my TV on afterpay.
Sorry?
Yeah.
Your TV?
The one in your room.
Bro,
Yeah.
why did you buy a TV?
Huh?
You don't need that. You actually don't.
I
need
know
that.
you don't watch TV.
Nah. Trust anime. Trust.
Nah, hey,
Trust,
tell
trust.
her, man. I watch it every day,
See,
bro.
That's the kind of stuff like, why are you living luxurious?
Oh, bro, the TV was
in your
free.
room.
Bro, watch it from
Like
the...
Trust,
your
this was
room.
before he
From a
read Rich Dad
laptop.
Poor Dad, bro. Now that he's read Rich Dad Poor Dad, is different man. Okay?
Yeah, now, like, the
Honestly,
last time.
imagine
move
coming
different.
coming
No.
home, the postman, knock, knock. It's a TV. Your mom's like, huh?
Nah, to be honest,
Honestly.
I had the TV in my room for like 1 week, and then now I got taken out. So, yeah, so now I was like, I don't use the TV. Now it's like the fam uses the TV, which is all right.
Damn.
So it's almost like, oh, well, I bought it for myself, but the fam got it, so it benefits everyone now.
Yeah.
Cool.
Shout out to the home team.
You know, so.
Oh, man.
But
Interesting.
I wanted to treat myself. That's what it was. You know what I'm saying? Because before the TV,
Should have just got your nails done.
what? I get it done every time. I want something different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But before the TV, I actually don't know what I bought. You did? Like, bro, man's had no shoes and none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had shoes, but like, I didn't have.
What are you saying? I don't know.
No, I had shoes, but like, every time I see my friends with some fresh J's, like it looks so good, and I'm about that. And
Episode,
You've
episode 25,
literally
Carlos used to not have shoes.
No.
Carlos used to not have shoes,
no,
boy.
like I have
I
shoes.
came
but-
from the trenches. Come
no,
on, carry
listen,
on.
no, I had good stuff, but for me, it's like what I desired was a bit more than what I can
Yeah.
afford. That's what I'm saying. So therefore, for me, it's like, hey, Carlos, screw that. You don't need that, innit?
Speaking of shoes and clothes and stuff,
Uh-huh.
Lizzo.
What?
Yeah.
Sorry, Carlos.
No,
Are you
it's okay.
finished?
No, yeah. Not really, but yeah.
You wanted to keep talking about your shoes
No, Lizzo, let's go.
in the TV?
You guys love it. Yeah,
Oh,
actually,
okay,
you guys
okay,
actually
okay.
No,
wanted to
that was
talk
that.
about
Yeah,
this,
yeah. Let's go.
Lizzo.
huh? Yeah.
Mawa, go.
I don't really know much about Lizzo, but
No one.
what's the one song that's on the Truth Hurts? Is that
Yes.
Don't look at me.
who knows how to sing it? Who knows the song?
I don't know.
I don't know it either. No, I do know, but I'm not going to sing it online. But anyways,
No,
yeah,
sing it. We'll jump in.
Lizzo. She went to a basketball game, and she wore a very interesting dress.
No, she didn't.
It was
Yeah.
up to her knees, a black dress up to her knees, a very like loose dress, and at the back there was a big circle
bro.
that was revealing her butt and her thong that she was wearing.
I was actually so mad, bro. Why?
She wore this to a basketball game where there's
Daniel,
kids.
put a photo somewhere.
I
Actually,
cannot.
No, you
I
can't.
can't.
No,
Take it
Let me
back.
see this photo.
Just
Is this
search
the-
it up. Just search it up if you
You
have a
search it,
computer
bro.
or
No, no,
phone
no,
or
no.
something near you.
Gotta do
So, yeah,
incognito or
she-
something, bro.
She wore this outfit to a basketball game. Obviously, there's kids, parents and all of that stuff, cameras. So the moment that she walked in and she was taking her seat, the big
Wait, NBA game?
Lakers.
Oh, the
I can't remember who was playing.
the cameras, as soon as she was walking to her seat, they started playing her music and the camera was on her behind. So it was up on the big screen for everyone to see. And yeah, that's the story of Lizzo.
Wait, if you watch the video, just look at the one like he looks like he's Indian or something. The one
Bro.
security guard.
Yeah, I think that's the one.
corner.
Bro, we don't
He's
need
like,
We don't need to watch anything. Man, that kind of stuff, I'm like, quite simply, why?
I don't.
Are you okay?
Right? Okay, doing that kind of stuff just means you want attention. Like,
Well,
you're desperate for attention.
Well, let me just add as well, she is a big woman and she's proud of it. She's on social media.
Nothing
She,
wrong with that.
Big boned it.
flaunts, everything.
I like
she
that.
has photos of
Carlos is
her,
annoying me.
just showing her figure, her body, and everything. So she's very confident with
Yeah.
her behind.
Yeah.
So to her, that wasn't an issue. but to everyone else, it
That's
was.
that's
I
not a
think that-
matter of confidence.
Yeah,
though.
yeah, that's
Like,
an issue.
She says it is.
No, but I don't care
That's
what
not
she
confident,
says.
Yeah.
That's rude.
Like, quite frankly, like, bro, you don't. That's inappropriate.
respect everyone, man. There's respect the kids.
Like,
That's true.
honestly, like, all right, let's say, who's a mad jacked guy? Like The Rock, right?
Yeah.
The Rock goes to the NBA game, starts taking off his shirt. Bro, what are you doing?
I don't know. The world wouldn't get as wild.
Yeah, the
on
shirt
that.
would be him taking off his shirt would be fine.
Yeah,
Everyone
No, no,
goes.
to be honest, the
'Cause
crowd,
people are
to
weird.
be honest, the crowd would cheer, but like, yeah,
Yeah,
but they
they would.
shouldn't.
they shouldn't.
It's like, fam, put your shirt on. We're not here to see you. We're here to see LeBron.
yeah,
You know,
but
like,
still,
so
You're
there's
here to
a
see LeBron.
time and place.
but he shows something that's
I don't know.
revealing.
With
No,
the-
no one's gonna give him negative
But,
comments.
Yeah.
but what I'm saying is, if he did that, he's still seeking attention. Like, he's desperate for attention,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
And like, whether people like it or not, that's desperate for attention,
yeah,
Yeah.
right? If
Yeah.
I don't know, Mila Kunis or whoever people find insanely attractive did the same thing that she did. I don't care what looks more attractive to some, looks less attractive to others, whatever. That's still desperate for attention, right? And to me, I'm like, how can you have, a #1 hit and very successful music career now, right? And then sold out shows and all this stuff, and still be that thirsty for attention?
Yeah.
honestly,
Like, honestly, to do that around children and
Because that's the main thing people brought up. Yeah,
Yeah, the
like,
children being around.
family,
No,
this, that.
honestly.
honestly, like,
Yeah.
imagine walking through Disneyland in a bikini,
That's whack. Oh,
Right. like as in a not.
You know what's
water
funny? You know what's
park
kind
area.
of funny that the bikini. This is what I don't get us walking around in a bikini, yeah, and then walking around in a
With
dress that
that.
has the cutout. at the
but yeah,
back.
yeah.
No, but
Explain
it's
that.
different.
I know, no, but it's
Walking
fun,
is the
it's
same
funny.
thing.
No, because if she wore that exact same thing at the beach, it's still a little bit less weird. It's just a weirdly shaped dress, but it's not a weird thing to do. You know what I mean?
At the beach.
At the beach.
But there's kids at the beach,
Right? But if you walk through a shopping mall in a bikini, that's a weird thing to do.
Yeah,
You are
yeah.
desperate for attention.
But then imagine
Unless you're
what,
near a beach.
oh,
Then
what the
everyone's
heck,
like,
bro?
just, you know.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Just so at the end of the day, it's more of attention, not the fact that there's kids. Because you're saying there's kids, but at the same time, there's kids at the beach.
Yeah. You know what shocks
and they see more revealing stuff. So how you gonna say there's kids?
But that's because it's a context thing. It's like you're taking your kids to the beach knowing that they're going to be exposed to people
Yeah.
in bikinis, guys that are topless, all that kind of stuff.
It's still the same thing, though.
You know, but it's
It's
not
still- no,
about
no.
that. It's you're mentally prepared to,
Nah, that's
for them to
no
see
meant
that
to prepare.
stuff.
I feel like at the end of the day, that
Well, you're trying to say keep the same energy.
yeah, I'm saying that because
that is the same
No, that's
energy.
not the same because people are saying, oh, there's kids at the beach. You don't say, oh no, there's kids. Don't be wearing bikinis.
But it's because when you're in that setting,
No,
even
no,
the kids are
but-
going to be
but-
coming in their board shorts, they're
No,
going to be...
but that's what I'm saying. I think the fact that to be honest, it can go both ways, yeah, because the only difference is the setting. But at the end of the day,
All right, take the complete opposite, right? She goes to the Lakers game in a massive gown with a long train and everything.
Yeah.
Right? She's wearing clothes, she's covered and everything. Now, there's no moral aspect, but it's still like, bro, this is so weird. You just are desperate for attention. You know? So
Yeah.
it's not to me the most thing is like, how can you be so desperate for attention?
No.
She's in her 30s as well. I,
no,
always
no.
thought she was super young.
I,
She's in her 30s.
I definitely agree with the whole. I think with the whole attention. I think she's definitely desperate for attention and so on, so on. But the only part where I was like, I'm a little bit funny about it, saying that, and I agree with it at the same time. But at the same time, I'm funny about it. Is saying but there's kids. It's not like they're never exposed to it. And I don't know where they see it. Now that's when you can say there's kids. You know what I'm saying? The only difference again, there's kids see that at the beach with more revealing stuff. But then now you guys are saying, they're mentally prepared. At the end of the day, they're exposed to more stuff. So how are we saying that?
Actually, nah. You don't see people twerking on the beach.
We're not talking about the twerking part. We're talking about.
But that's exactly what
well,
she did.
We're just talking about just the dress itself.
But the only reason it was even more outlandish, the twerking, is because of the dress itself.
Okay, take away the twerking, like just her walking around. No, for real. Because we're just talking about the dress, her walking around the arena like that.
I think it's also like you're at a game, right? What you're focusing on is the game, like the match. In that point, I don't think anyone was playing. Nothing was happening. So the kids, everyone's just wondering.
The cheerleaders
and then
were on.
she's just, were they on?
Yeah.
She just comes up the stage. Let's just say there's a kid right there, and he turns around and he sees this butt. You know what I mean? Like it's too much. Honestly,
And then the kids at the beach, they tell her, there's a bar right there too. More revealing. There we go.
But you're at a beach.
Doesn't matter where you're at. I'm saying at the end of the day,
Everyone is doing it.
No.
Everyone is doing it, so it seems normal. It seems normal.
Your wife, all right? You guys go on a date to the beach.
Yeah.
You mad if she wears a bikini around your children? Your own children.
My own children.
Yeah.
Nah.
And your wife. Yeah, exactly. You take your wife to a sports game.
Yeah.
With your children.
Yeah.
And she wants to wear a t-shirt with her butt out.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be like, honey, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why?
No. Because it's not appropriate, to wear that to that particular event.
That's what I'm saying.
No. You guys don't get what I'm
think
saying. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that for people to
saying
say
for
there's
kids.
kids,
Yeah,
they make
yeah.
it seem like kids are never exposed to that.
Fair
I'm
enough.
saying they're already exposed to this whole thing.
Yeah.
And we do it at a place where it is normal to do it. So for them to just say, oh my God, this kids cover your eyes, they've seen
Did
worse.
you see Kobe?
That was fake, bro.
Was it fake?
That's not real.
Kobe
That
wasn't even
was
in the
hilarious.
game.
Yeah, I was like, wait, was he there or not,
Kobe
bro?
wasn't even in the damn
'Cause
game.
that was
What did he do?
funny.
Someone edited a video where
Yeah,
he
and
just
his
gets up
fans
and walks.
like just bolting out of there, bro. He's holding his kid's hands and they're out, bro. But I had a question with all this because I've seen like there's many different things like this have happened over the years, right? And like there's a whole different wave. We had like the whole free the nip. We had all these different waves of love yourself and all that, right?
But.
Nope, that's what Lizzo was trying to start by the looks of it. Yeah, hold on, let me fix this. Yeah, and I know like there was this argument that a lot of people always would raise in their defense, which was stop sexualizing body parts and stuff like that, right? You know what I mean? Like you hear that a lot, like, oh, don't sexualize this, don't sexualize that. What are your thoughts on that? Because it's like, and I'm sure she probably would even think, I'm just loving myself. You're the problem that you're seeing this and thinking inappropriate things. You know what I mean? And that's what a lot of people use in terms of it's like, this is my body. You have this body part too, or whatever, right? Like that's what a lot of people use as the defense when it comes to these type of things. It's like, this is the natural human body. We all have this or whatever, right?
Yep.
So it's like, why is this mad? You're whatever. Like, yeah, kind of like what Carlos is saying right now. At the beach, it's normal right now. But now that I'm doing this and I'm twerking, it's like, stop sexualizing it. I'm just being me.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
Yeah. Anyone have a thought? Because I got a thought.
I start off.
All right. The whole thing is like, don't sexualize it.
Yeah.
I agree in the sense that like have some self-control, right?
Yeah.
Like you don't need to call things out and all that kind of stuff. But
Buttcheeks?
you can't tell someone to stop sexualizing sexual body parts.
But so that's what people are saying.
Like,
It's like,
when a husband and a wife are having sex, what are the areas
right.
that are involved?
Yeah.
Right? It's the front, it's the back,
Like I said,
it's the
front,
chest,
back.
right?
Yeah.
So if you want to expose those things,
Yeah, it is wild.
you can't tell people to not sexualize them when they are literally involved in sex.
Yeah.
It's a cop out. It's a cop out.
It's a
excuse.
cop
I
out.
reckon it's
Don't
definitely a cop,
sexualize
yeah.
it. It's like, no, just admit that you want to do this
Yeah.
and that you want the attention from
And
it.
you now want to normalize and make
Right?
people feel cool about it or whatever.
Right?
Yeah.
You can, I totally disagree with it. Don't do it. But you can do it legally.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you can legally be topless here if you're a woman, but whatever. Do it. That's on you. But you can't tell people, like, stop sexualizing my sexual organs.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
No, I feel you.
or not even necessarily, like, your buttocks are not sexual organs.
Yeah.
But they're getting slapped. Probably. Right?
You ain't wrong though, man.
Like,
but
it's
it's
factual.
I think for Lizzo, like the one thing when I saw this, I was like, oh, I get where everyone's coming from, but then like for her, this isn't something new. Like if you see her Instagram,
Yo,
she
I
flaunts
swear.
It's not new.
everything. It's
but
not new
do
for
that
her.
on your platforms. Do that
But-
on your stage.
But
Do
this
that
is-
on your
this is her
Instagram.
just being her.
But the Lakers, the
Instagram,
Lake
though.
Show
Yeah.
is not her platform. The Lakers have what's it called? They've banned models like IG models and stuff from coming back to the
Why is that?
to the stadium
doing
for the
stuff like
exact
this.
same stuff.
They haven't banned her though. I'm surprised.
Like if
Shouldn't
any
be banned
other
at all.
person got off the stands,
Yeah.
came onto the stage while the cheerleaders are there and just
Yeah.
started popping their booty,
They'd be
Maybe
banned.
banned off.
and as you should be.
Yeah.
Damn, a
Fair enough.
whole lifetime, bro. Damn. Just for a little butt check shit. Like, yeah, yo, damn, bro.
Just a little sugar.
Yeah, it's a bit
10-year
of
sentence.
a savage sentence, bro. Man.
Oh, I can't see the
I, I agree with the whole thing. Like, this is your platform. People who know you will subscribe to you doing this, so they expect that. I'm bringing my
But
family
okay.
out here. It's publicized to national television. And nobody trying to see them butt cheeks, bro. Like
how
I was
about
trying to
this?
watch LeBron.
The cameras did
Stop.
not have to be on her though. They
But
literally
because
could
it's
have
Lizzo,
not.
they need you gotta capture
You
that.
don't have to. They could have waited till she sat down and then put it on her face. Why did they have to
That's another thing.
put the camera on her butt while she was going? They knew what they were doing. They knew exactly what they were doing.
Imagine sitting for a whole 80.
With your bare butt.
Yeah.
It would get sweaty.
Oh, it's sweaty.
Ew.
Bro, I hope someone ran past the seat on like at the end of the game and just took a photo of the seat, like sweat marks everywhere.
Oh man, it's mad, bro.
But yeah, they literally did not have to put that. They could have just let her be and let her walk to her seat. Because as soon as she came, they said they started playing her music, and then the camera was on her butt. Like,
Yeah,
if you don't
but
want your
no one knew
viewers,
that was coming. Trust.
if you don't want your viewers to see it, don't put it up on the big screen. That's it.
Or just don't bring your butt cheeks too.
Don't bring your butt cheeks to the game.
Don't bring your butt. Leave your butt at home, people.
All right, let's end it on that. Don't bring your butt cheeks to the game. Bro, that's a good title. Don't bring your butt cheeks to the game. That's what's happening.
Wait, what? Is that the name of that?
Yeah.
Oh my
Is that
god.
20? Wait, it's either Carlos' shoes or this one
Nah,
right
it's
here.
this
bro.
one. Thank you for joining us
Nah,
for another
guys.
Oh, that's
episode
crazy.
of
Hey,
The
guys, no,
Disruption.
real
Oh,
quick,
man.
real quick.
All right, take it away, Carlos.
I got good shoes. I got J's and that.
Okay.
And we're not putting that the F here.
All right, thank you for joining us for another episode of
Thanks
Disruption
for tuning in,
Podcast,
guys.
episode 25. Don't bring your butt cheeks to the game.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Snap.
Oh, we'll catch you episode 26. We got some big stuff planned. It's
Yeah.
happening.
Let's do it.
There we go.
All right.
All right, peace out. Have a great
That's
week.
us.
See you
All right,
guys.
dude.